If you're totally blind, you may also be struggling with non-24. Call 844-844-2424 or visit my24info.com.
Welcome back to GMA, live from Times Square.
Welcome back, everybody. And, just like every morning, we have a great audience with us this morning. So thank you guys for being here. And you're kicking things off this morning. What you got?
I'm going to have a little audience participation. We love our folks, especially if you have siblings. Did your mother or father, when saying your name, they'd rattle through every other kid's name before they got to your name? Could I have a show of hands? Is that happening? Yes?
I do it.
You do it? You do it?
They get so mad.
But it's, people think it's because you're, going a little cuckoo up here or you're.
That's what I thought.
No, it means love. It was a survey that was done.
So much better.
It's like a cognitive thing.
They're watching.
Well, I have a good argument tonight.
Good.
See, they just say, I love you. But it's not the fact that you're losing your mind or you're forgetting things or anything like that. It is, it's a survey and it shows a study and it shows that it just means that you love. It's about love.
Well, it's like a folder in your brain, right? Where everybody sort of the things that you love, and even your dog could be in there too.
Exactly.
Also,
Yeah.
They get really mad when I call them the dogs.
Has it happened though?
But my sister,
Your parents did that?
my sister Sally Ann does it now. I mean, and she'll name every of her kids before she gets to me. So, Sally Ann, she does that every single time. Named Judith, Kelly, and Jeremiah. I'm like, really? I mean, Judith, Kelly, again.
So this is just a way of saying to all of us who do
Love.
it, we're going to have it done
Yeah,
together.
my mom does that. What happens, though, if you have a bunch of siblings and they just always get your name right? They never say anybody
And you're the
before
favorite.
You're the favorite?
I'm just saying that.
I'm trying to clear this up. We got to cover all bases here.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Thank you, Robin.
Yeah, you're not going crazy.
Not going crazy.
Let's move on to superstitions. Now, Robin, I know you're a little superstitious.
Very superstitious.
Yeah.
I walk into the studio every single morning and I make sure that I blow 2 kisses to my mom and my dad. And then I have this little box that has my dad's name on it, and you always have to touch it.
Yeah, I've developed a superstition from hers.
Yeah, but you also have that creepy little baby under the desk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's little baby. It's not a real baby.
George, you need to phrase that right.
Come on now. This is a little baby that you got from the king cake. The king cake.
King cake. Yeah, you do have that.
Yeah,
creepy
but
little baby.
being an athlete.
If I see a penny, if that penny is heads up, you better watch out. You're going
got it?
down for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get it. My dad always gave them to me for diving as a sign of good luck, so I cannot see a penny heads up and not pick it up.
The question today is, do you know where these superstitions come from? I'm going to throw out a couple. Why is it bad luck to walk on that? I'll get to that in a second. But why is it bad luck to walk under a leaning ladder? Where'd that come from? Anybody know?
Because somebody walked under one and somebody fell on top. And
That would be a good guess. Incorrect.
What's the origin?
5,000 years ago in ancient Egypt, the Egyptians believed that the triangle was sacred. And the ladder leaning up against the wall is sacred.
Right.
So if you walk through it, you're desecrating the triangle.
Okay. Did not know that.
Something today?
How about
That
the
was
salt
my
one?
second
I want to
guess.
know.
The salt one makes perfect sense, actually. Salt was very valuable.
Right.
So if you spilled some, you wanted to do something about it. This is also from the ancient Sumerians. They thought it was bad luck, so they always wanted to throw the pinch of salt over the shoulder. And the word salt comes from salary, which means money.
Oh, well, that makes.
I have
another story.
Okay.
But is there a reason for the left shoulder? Because I'm very superstitious about that too.
I'm going to have to read this one.
Okay,
I don't
sorry.
think so.
Get back to me.
Triskaidekaphobia. Who knows what that is?
Fear of threes?
13.
13. That's like Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
Friday the 13th. Where does that one come from? Anybody know?
I'm sure Michael does, but he's not sharing.
He's not sharing anymore.
I'll wait till I hear the answer.
Norse mythology. Did you know that? They had 12 gods. They were invited to Valhalla. It was crashed by Loki, the 13th god of strife and evil.
At Loki.
That I know,
Yeah,
really.
Loki. But it's also echoed in the Last Supper. 12 disciples invited to the Last Supper.
Oh, yeah, and then-
Judas was the 13th.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you,
wow.
Uncle George.
Thank you. Yeah.
But it's amazing.
That was good. I love that.
Yeah, but it's amazing how long these things have carried on.
stay on.
We all continue to do a lot of these without knowing where they come from, but we continue to go.
We should do that once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should find a superstition a week
or just like some cool thing that we all sort of take for granted and
Do you step on a
demystify
crack?
it.
Do you step on a crack?
Break your mama's back? No way.
No.
Well, you know, something cool that none of us take for granted is our special guest who's coming to the table. You know him as the manly man, Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation. Now he's got a new movie starring in The Founder with Michael Keaton. Please welcome Nick Offerman. Thank you. Good morning.
So happy right now.
I know.
Yes. You know, you make us happy, but someone else we know you make happy.
We'll try and keep you that way.
Yes. You've been married to your wife, Megan Mullally, for 14 years. Congratulations on that. But you're a very impressionable guy from the first time someone meets you, so I'm curious, what was her first impression of you when you two met on that play back in the day?
We met doing a play in the year 2000, and it was a big cast of 24, and she thought that they hadn't cast my part yet, and that their plumber friend was sitting in to read the part for the first rehearsal. And somewhere during the proceedings, she was like, they should just use the plumber. He's pretty funny.
You made quite an impression.
Yes. It was a dubious beginning.
And what was your first impression of her?
My first impression of her was a sense of looking 7 echelons up, where I was like, wow, she lives on another planet. She's gorgeous and so funny. And it didn't even occur to me that she was out of my league. She was like in another species. I was like, wow. They tell me she's human, but
I love
I'm gonna need some proof.
Dynamic duo. And what was it? We had Michael Keaton here earlier this week. We had BJ last week. What was it like working with Mr. Keaton?
Oh, God. Well, you know, he's a hero for my whole life. I mean, he's somebody that I really look up to. And so he really made me a terrible actor, because being in a room with him shooting lightning bolts out of his blue eyes at me, I'm sitting there thinking, oh my, I see why you're a movie star. You're amazing. Shit, it was my line.
We beeped it out just in time.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about first impressions. He plays Ray Kroc of McDonald's. You play one of the McDonald's brothers, and I guess his character makes quite an impression on you when you guys first meet. Let's take a look.
Ray, we have no interest in a milkshake that contains no milk. Why don't we add sawdust to the hamburgers while we're at it? Frozen French fries.
You don't want to save a bundle.
Not like that.
We're talking about the same great taste while boosting the bottom line.
It's called a milkshake, Ray. Real milk. Now and forever.
Have you been familiar with the McDonald's story?
I knew sort of the larger themes. I love Eric Schlosser's Fast Food Nation and Michael Pollan's Omnivore's Dilemma. And, you know, some of my family are grain farmers, and I'm very interested in how fast food and industrial agriculture has sort of killed small
So you weren't a real McDonald's fan, huh?
Well, as a kid I was, like anybody, but then we're all kind of, as a society, learning the dark underbelly of these institutions.
But those brothers.
But the personal stories
Yeah.
of what happened to the brothers, I was astonished. And that's, to me, the combination of Michael Keaton and this story that will blow your mind. It's like finding out the post office was started by Shrek or something, where you're just like,
Yes, I totally agree.
How did no one know about
It was great
this?
to go into that movie with no preconceived notions,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know, who knew?
It's crazy.
Yeah, and he said that you all felt that way. You do a great job. You're an amazing straight man, but you're also quite an open book about your many talents. Let me just, I heard.
It's a long list.
Yes.
Yeah, carrying luggage.
Carrying luggage.
Both
guitar.
washing and drying the dishes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm reading here.
Not to brag.
You can break dance?
I can pop a little.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. You know what's going to happen now.
As soon as I said
We can rap if you want.
I was expecting that
I can pop a little. Love this man.
Well, you know what? You're lucky. I'm getting that we have to rap in our ears. You do not have to pop.
We can finish with a
Too
little.
bad, yeah, I got it.
It's easy.
Who's the beatbox at this table?
Michael?
The Gap, too much wind. I tried as a kid.
I'm going to save all of us. The founder hits theaters. So good. Coming up, get ready to get in shape. I'll work out Wednesdays next. That's great. Thank you.
PenFed's got great rates for Omaha and great rates for Saginaw. PenFed's got great rates for everyone. Great rates every night and day for every town and city in the USA. PenFed's got great rates for everyone.
New year. Time to get rid of stuff. Simplify, declutter, unplug, purge, or even quit cold turkey. I raise turkeys without growth-promoting antibiotics, hormones, or steroids. If you're looking for little ways to simplify life, feeling good about what your family eats is a pretty simple place to start. My name is Tammy Plumley, and I raise honest, simple turkey for Shady Brook Farms.
This Toyota certified used vehicle has passed its 160-point inspection. And behind every Toyota certified used vehicle is a factory-backed 1-year, 12,000-mile limited warranty, a factory-backed 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 1 year of roadside assistance. Toyota certified used vehicles. The factory has your back. Now get 1.9% APR on many Toyota certified used favorites. The best new cars make the best used cars. Toyota, let's go places.
Make winter fun and stay protected all season long with WeatherTech laser measured floor liners that protect the front, back, and even up the sides. Add a seat protector and a cargo liner to protect the rear. Order yours today at WeatherTech.com. WeatherTech, the ultimate protection for your vehicle.
At PenFed Credit Union, we believe we all deserve to do better with our money. So we have a variety of great mortgage rates for houses and families across America.
PenFed's got great rates for everyone.
What makes this family tick? Now on the eve of the inauguration, a special event. America's first family. The Trumps go to Washington. Thursday at 10/9 Central on ABC. Friday, the inauguration of Donald J. Trump. The day starts with a special Good Morning America. Then live coverage rolls on nonstop and all along the parade route with America's first choice for news, ABC News. Then don't miss a special edition of World News with David Muir.
Just moments from working out, but back now with our special series, My 3 Words. Tropicana and GMA want to know the 3 words that bring out your best you each day. So tell us what inspires you every morning with 3 words like my beautiful kids or early morning run. And then post a video on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag My3WordsGMA. And you might just see it right here on Good Morning America. As for me, you know, I like a lot of things, but our audience is definitely my morning spark, right? You guys do it for me? But one thing I try to do every morning is compliment 3 people. It really helps out. All right, let's go ahead and get a check of your local weather. My other 3.
Well, good morning, everyone. Clouds, fog, all mixing out. It is going to be one really nice day with temperatures today topping out in the mid-50s. Take a look at Inauguration Day on Friday. We've got showers posted. Best chance 9 a.m. until 2 p.m.
All right, Michael, I'm ready to work out. I'm ready to get this going.
Well, you know what? I'm going to start my day with my 3 compliments. Ginger, you're awesome. Harvey, you're in good shape. How about that? I got 2 down already. And it is time for our Workout Wednesday. Celebrity trainer and nutritionist Harvey Pasternak is back to get us in shape. And he's a Fitbit ambassador. And Fitbit is the sponsor of GMA. And all morning he's been doing this workout with Ginger. We've been watching you. You guys have been putting in. Yeah, I know. I hugged you. I felt it. But what is today's Workout Wednesday all about?
All right, Workout Wednesday today is about leg sanity. It's about the lower body, decimating the lower body, front, back, inner thigh, all these muscles. And I have everyone wearing a Fitbit so we can keep track of how much we're moving, calorie burn, heart rate, and keeps track of all the data of the workout.
Well, we have no one out here now, but we have some audience members who are going to help us. So come on out. Let's go. Workout begin. So what is our first exercise we're going to do today?
So the first one we're doing is a good morning.
I did these last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
What an approach. See you?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. We were just saying we're the same height at about, we're 6'5"? Is that what we are?
Yeah, we are 6'5".
So this is such a great movement. It strengthens the hamstring. It's great for posture. It gives us a natural chest lift. And what a great thing to do when you're watching GMA, something called a good morning.
Yes,
right?
I agree. Good morning.
Start the day.
That's perfect. And Ginger, what do you got going on?
We're doing the jump squat.
Jump lunge.
Yeah, the jump lunge. Right,
And this
the jump
is
lunge. So we get my hamstrings are burning.
Horrible / amazing workout. It's quads, it's glutes. It takes a little bit of balance, and it's more intense than any. You don't need weights at all, right?
No, thank you.
Ginger's gonna collapse in about 2 seconds.
We did this for 45 minutes earlier, but no, really, the glutes, you feel it, you get it off your heel, you pop off there, and you really get it all the way through the hamstring.
Even
quad.
watching you, my glutes feel it.
Do you know Ginger was an aerobics instructor?
I was.
Did you know that?
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Fully certified and everything.
You know, every day we find out something new about Ginger
Right?
Z. Keep it
Oh my
going.
goodness.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Looking good. Keep it going. Don't stop. We're going to have our third move over. What is that? Looks crazy. What
Okay,
is that?
this is one of my favorite movements. This is a glute ham walk, and so basically we have everyone in a hip thrust position. Their hips are up, and they're really slowly, small steps, stepping in towards their hips and then away from their hips. And it works their hamstrings, it works their butt. It's a great posture movement, and you don't need any equipment.
Yeah, all of these things you can do without equipment.
No equipment.
Home. Perfect for everybody watching GMA this morning.
Absolutely. And remember, no matter what or how great these moves are, there's 168 hours in the week. You're not in the gym for most of it. It's what you do during that time. Hitting your step goal every day, sleeping well every day, eating well every day, that makes people look as good as him. And that's the key.
Well, yeah, thank you. That's your compliment for the day. I don't know if you're sincere, but I'll take it. All right, everybody. Thank you, Harvey. We really appreciate you, man. And coming up, the star of the movie Gold, Edgar Ramirez, is here live. Be right back. Thank you, man.
This year, Chevy's received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other car brand. And they received more last year, too. And the year before that.
Wow.
And the year before that. In fact, Chevy's received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other car brand 4 years in a row.
Impressive.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Equinox for around $159 a month, or get $2,000 total cash allowance on this Chevy Equinox. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Moonlight is the winner of the Golden Globe Award for Best Picture.
Yeah, man.
Critics are raving. It's a flat-out masterpiece.
It's all love and all pride in this house.
It's the best movie of the year.
It's a life.
Moonlight, rated R, now playing.
I was expecting a house full when my drain backed up. Len the plumber came right away, and the party went off without a hitch.
We're the drain cleaning experts.
The only way to get a plumber today, just call Len the plumber.
The American Pediatric Association reports the brains of developing children are disproportionately affected by mercury exposure. Scott Pruitt, who's been nominated to run the Environmental Protection Agency and taken $300,000 in industry contributions, actually questions whether mercury poses public health hazards. We can't trust Pruitt with our kids' health. Ask the Senate to vote no on Pruitt.
Lease an all-wheel drive MKZ for $299 a month or choose 1.9% APR financing for 60 months.
GMA's Workout Wednesday is brought to you by Fitbit. Find your fit.
So happy to sit with Edgar Ramirez, looking to strike gold, movie gold, in the movie Gold with co-star Matthew McConaughey. The new film is about two guys who dream of discovering a jackpot. Take a look.
What are you saying, Mike? We gotta strike him. We gotta go, Mike. We gotta go, Mike. We gotta go, Mike.
It's quite a scene. There is a real camaraderie between your characters in the film as you dream big of discovering gold and what ensues after.
Yeah.
But also Matthew McConaughey was on yesterday and said that friendship is legit.
It's legit.
It is deep.
Yeah. It's beautiful when that happens. You know, I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but when you go to the jungle in Thailand to shoot a movie, and not only you get to make a movie, but you gain a friend, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what happened, and it really helped the movie. It informed the characters. I mean, in the end, it is an adventure, you know, and it's a movie about these guys who go to the jungles of Indonesia to find gold, but it's basically...
And then the real adventure starts when they get back to Wall Street.
Exactly. But basically it's a movie about friendship and about loyalty and about trust.
Yeah.
You know,
Speaking of trust, thank you for saying that. So Matthew told us yesterday that the sign of a true friendship is a secret.
Yeah.
And that you two share a very deep secret.
Yeah. Others have come before you and they have failed. You're gorgeous. And you're good, and you're a great interviewer, but I'm not gonna tell you the secret.
Hey.
Even with those eyes.
Credit for trying.
I'm not. Huh?
Credit for trying.
Of course.
What was it like when you first saw him in character? He said he went to town, gained 60 pounds. So he walks on the set in his tighty whities for that scene.
Oh, yeah.
With the hair gone and the gut in place.
Yeah.
What's your reaction?
Well, things that I was there. I was there where, you know, all of that was happening, you know, and so he had the time of his life. It's so funny when people say, you know, he had to put 45 pounds.
Yeah,
sounding like a victim. No, I mean, he was having fun. I mean, I was the one who was struggling, you know, because he was having all those burgers and all those beers, you know, in front of me. I was the one who was the most jealous guy, you know, in the jungles of Thailand when we were shooting this. He was having the time of his life.
Right,
but that shows you how deep he goes.
Yep.
You know, there's no boundaries.
Yeah.
When it comes down to his work and his art and his commitment to his character. So he's my friend, he's my buddy.
Yeah, he said the same thing, and you see it. The guy's movie is so good. I learned a couple things about you. So your dad was a diplomat.
Yeah.
And you were thinking of following the same path.
Yes. Yeah.
Studied journalism.
Exactly.
So I was very honored that you said I was a good interviewer.
You're great.
Thanks, thank you. Best ever. There's your pop. So
he's my dad.
Yeah, so when you decided at 23, no, the diplomat thing, not so much, I'm gonna go for acting.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Well, you know, I mean, it's a long story, but basically I just didn't wanna, you know, I didn't want to turn 60 and say, what if?
Yep.
You know, so I decided to give it a shot, and here I am.
That's awesome.
You know?
Gotta follow your dreams. Gonna brag a little bit on you, Edgar. Speaks not one, not two, but 5 different languages because of the life that you've lived.
Yeah.
So would you be kind enough, well, first I'll tell you, Gold opens nationwide January 27th. Edgar, would you be kind enough to take us to break, and you choose the language?
Okay, let's do it in Spanish.
Okay.
New York, you know,
Yeah.
so.
Sí.
Entonces, ya regresamos a Good Morning America.
Around here, we don't have time to waste. That's why at Coons Ford of Silver Spring, we're introducing Total Confidence Pricing. We use the power of TrueCar, KBB, and Auto Trader to set a great low price on every vehicle. You see, we don't want to be just another Ford store. We want to be your favorite Ford store. The first 50 customers to text Ford to 44144 get a special Total Confidence bonus. Coons Ford of Silver Spring. Why pay more?
Design, build, install.
Thompson Creek is the window replacement company that does it all. Doesn't that sound better? Call 855-57-CREEK by Wednesday for our biggest sale of the year. There's no better time to buy. Thompson Creek Window Company.
Home sweet home.
That sounds better.
Sweet Thompson Creek.
Do you need a plumber? Call Len the Plumber. Do you need service today? Call Len the Plumber and have it done today.
The only way to get a plumber today, just call Len the Plumber.
I am so proud of you.
Mom, when's it your turn?
Possible starts now at strayer.edu.
Some of us walk in place. Some of us walk to take us places. And some of us walk to become warriors. Powering more research, more screenings, more access to care, more survivors. Blisters are temporary. Fierce is forever. Avon 39, the walk to end breast cancer. Warriors wanted. Register today at avon39.org.
Who is Scott Pruitt? Nominated to head the Environmental Protection Agency, he's protected corporate polluters instead. In a secretive alliance, Pruitt took over $300,000 from oil companies, coal, the Koch brothers. Then he sued the U.S. government to stop pollution limits on toxic chemicals and to kill the Clean Power Plan and tens of thousands of new American jobs. Tell your senators to reject Scott Pruitt and protect American interests, not corporate interests.
Everyone, you got a good workout.
Have a great day.
ABC News honored winner for the third straight year with the Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television and Radio. Thank you for making ABC News America's #1 news choice.
President-elect Trump, the oath of office now just 2 days away. The cabinet pick who would lead the charge to replace Obamacare set for a Capitol Hill grilling as more Democrats say they'll boycott the inauguration. This is where America turns. World News Tonight with David Muir.
This week on The View, we're bringing you
more hot topics.
Plus, Bryce Dallas Howard, Jim Gaffigan, and Cokie Roberts.
Yeah.
This week on The View on ABC.
From ABC 7 News, this is a Good Morning Washington update.
Good morning, Washington. I'm Melanie Hastings. Here's a check of your top stories. Trump nominee for Health and Human Services Secretary faces a tough confirmation hearing today. Georgia Congressman Tom Price's hearing will likely focus on his views about Obamacare. He's also expected to be asked about Medicare and Medicaid's future under a Republican-led Congress and GOP White House. And starting at noon today, inauguration parking restrictions take effect downtown and will last through early Monday. Emergency no parking signs will be posted on streets near the White House, Capitol, and Federal Triangle. Unauthorized vehicles will be ticketed and towed. Road closures will begin overnight tonight. Well, we might see some sun today. Here's Veronica Johnson.
Breezy sunshine expected today. It will once again be unseasonably mild. In fact, the next 10 days, our temperatures will be topping out in the 50s and even around 60 degrees. Today's high about 55 to 58. Again, sunshine. So you're going to need the sunglasses later. But the umbrellas for Friday, we've got a chance of rain. Our best chance between about 9 to 10 a.m. and up until about 2 p.m. Now there's a better threat of rain coming our way. Tail end of the weekend, Sunday into Monday morning could be heavy.
Veronica, we continue to see gridlock on the Southeast-Southwest Freeway as folks try to head toward the 11th Street Bridge. We are looking at 395 northbound at the 14th Street Bridge. You merge in from the George Washington Parkway southbound, still with those volume delays as you head into the district this morning. Capitol Beltway still slow around the American Legion Bridge, and this is a live look at your delay heading toward the Woodrow Wilson Bridge on the Inner Loop and I-295. Melanie?
Angela, thanks. And you can get more news, traffic, and weather updates on Good Morning Washington on News Channel 8. Hope you have a terrific day.
Want to warm up? Plan your getaway now to Hyatt Regency Orlando. Save up to 10% at